Welcome back to the broadcast. We are at the Grand Cathedral in Tampa. Thank you, Angela, for hooking us up. And little known fact, Ric Flair and Theo Von recorded in this exact spot a few weeks ago. So thank you so much. I am Sean.
Oh, Ryan.
And we are
the Parlay Bros.
It is Masters Week. We have so much to cover. We have a little bit of baseball, some basketball, hockey, but the big ticket item is the Masters. What do you got, Ryan?
What I love about the Masters is they play at the same course every year. And so a lot of different tournaments, as you know, they kind of change the course. The Masters is always the same course. And so when you're looking at it, you want guys who've played that course before and understand that the difference when it's raining, if it's not raining, it's so much faster when it's not raining. There's no rain in the weather forecast. So I'm going on Bryce DeChambeau. It's one of those weird things you don't always see him because he's not playing every week.
Yeah.
But when I see the leaderboard and he's in there, I'm like, oh, I got to get on this guy. He hits it long. I need long hitters.
Yep.
It's 9-1. So my first pick is Bryce.
9-1, Bryce DeChambeau. You know, you got AI, you got quantum computing. None of that matters at the Masters. They're not fans, they're patrons. Palmento sandwiches, no cell phones. It's nice to have a little stability in this crazy world. So you got that. I've got a crazy pick to mix things up. I had a vision. I have full confidence. Fat Pat. Mean Fat Pat, Patrick Reed. I got 40-1 to win it all. He won in 2018. Little known fact, he went to none other, and for college, he went to Augusta State. So this guy knows the climate, knows this course. Yes. I'm very high on Patrick Reed. I put $50 on him to win. Pays out $2,000. So
40-1, you gotta love that.
Go Fat Pat.
Love that. Love that for your first pick. My first pick in this year's Masters 2026 draft, I'm going with Min-Woo Lee, 30-1. Currently ranked number 25. Placed third in the
number one in our hearts.
Number one in our hearts. I love the chef. That guy can cook up some birdies. Hopefully a lot of pars. Maybe an eagle or two. I love that. Maybe hole in one. Hey, her the hole in ones are hot right now. So.
Not everyone can do it.
Not everyone. It's not easy. Hey,
I got a trophy.
He is a hole in one. He is currently a hole in one.
I mean, maybe he should be playing in this league. I don't know.
I'm just saying. So I like the way he's been performing. Last tournament, he placed third. Before that, as a player, he placed 32. And then at the Arnold Palmer Invitational, he placed 6th. So I like my chances with Min-Woo Lee. So give me him at 30-1.
Yeah,
I like that a lot.
I love it.
And as I mentioned, since this is a course that they play the same course, I'm going a little shocky this year, guys, because I feel like if they know the course, they can play a little better. We all know Scotty hasn't played in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
And so that's why you usually seeing Scotty at 3-1 or so. He's 5-1 here. So when I saw the 5-1, I was like, ooh, I got to get a little bit of action on Scotty because he is the best golfer in the world, guys.
Yes.
And so to be able to get 5-1 on Scotty, I had to pull the trigger.
Yeah, he's the best golfer in the world. Before he had his second child.
You know what's funny?
Babies.
When you
no sleep.
When you
diapers.
Stress. I was thinking of the word was. quick, and I'm sure he would destroy me in golf. But it's just like I haven't seen him like just play this way in a long time.
Yeah. He's not that dad strict now, guy.
So slow.
I'm
getting arrested.
Yeah, he's getting arrested. Guy can't sleep. Mugshot was tight.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get thrashed in the comment section, but I am no bueno on Scotty.
I would hop in Scotty live if he's 10-1 or better odds, and like if he's like 5 back after day one, I'd hop in on him if the odds are right.
Yeah. But I gotta say, you are the greatest live better we have.
Live betting's where it's at.
Yeah.
You can catch trends. I mean, it's golf isn't. I mean, basketball, like all of those sports, you can get in on Saturday if you got a feeling, a bug, you want to bet something to watch on Sunday. We're hanging out with your family.
Yeah,
do it. You could do that right there on your app. So let's do that. So yes.
Yep, I like it. What else did you got?
So my third pick is Ludwig, and so Ulrich. And like I said, I've watched this guy the last 2 weeks and almost won. He hit one in the water. It's a little disappointing because we've all been betting on him every week. But his form is there. And so the guy has played so well Thursday through Saturday. If he can pull it together for a full round, I really think he can win it. And when we think about last week, the Valero in Texas, the problem was he was playing so well, and then the rain delay came in. And when the rain delay came in, it truly stopped what he was doing. And then on Sunday, he had to play 30 holes.
Yeah, that's insane.
And the weather was terrible. And
so,
I mean, all of us have played in the rain. It's not fun. And the thing is, they have to walk. We play in the rain in carts. You know what I mean?
It's still hard.
That's what I mean. And so it completely, because he literally had birdie, par, birdie, rain delay, and he had to come back the next day, and it's just too many holes.
Too many holes. Speaking of the Valero, we have to talk about a bad beat we had. Picked a 5-player parlay to be in the top 20. Folun's one of our trusted golf contributors. Wasn't too sure about the risk on that. He had 4 of the 5 in the top 5. Just perfect.
It was awesome.
Sam Burns screwed us
By 1 stroke.
by 1 stroke, and he triple bogeyed his final round.
Yeah.
Had he not done that,
Yeah.
$100 would have paid $4,000.
Oh,
Yeah.
bad beat, bad
Bad
beat.
beat.
What I was so
Bad
impressed.
meat.
Bad meat.
Bad meat.
I
Bad
was
meat.
Bad
most
beat, bad
impressed by the other 4 guys were top 10.
It's
It wasn't
insane.
like they're like 18, 19. They're like 2, 3, 4. You know what I mean? It was insane.
Crazy. All right, this was a cool bet. I got Jordan Spieth, who got really close last year to winning it all. I've got him in the top 5, and it pays 7 to 1.
I love that.
I thought that was a really good bet.
He plays it every year.
He's got a great short game. His long irons are good. I have a good feeling he'll be in the top 5, and I like the odds of 7 to 1. So that's another pick him up.
Yeah,
Nice.
what's a lot of fun about when you play the top 10, top 5, top 20, they don't have to win it. You know what I mean?
You don't have to win it.
And then the other thing that's great, too, is that depending on your sports book, the good one, we have Hard Rock, which is good, is even if they tie. So let's say 20 guys are like
Yes.
top 5, you still get paid.
That's
You know what I
amazing.
mean? And so I love how they do that. And so it's interesting because I didn't realize some sports books don't do that. They actually count them out.
Yeah.
But Hard Rock is quite generous when it comes to that. And that's the sports book we use in Florida.
Yeah. Yeah, the allowing the tie is huge.
Mm-hmm.
There's only 90 players in this tournament, which is significantly smaller than most.
Yep.
Also, what's really cool is like Freddie Couples, all these old school golfers that are playing in this tournament. It's
Bubba Watson.
Bubba
Yep.
Watson's back. It's
Yep.
it's like nostalgic in that it's like some of your favorite feel good players you get to watch play.
Tiger's
So-
supposed to be in it.
I was
He's
just
not
gonna
gonna
say.
make it.
Yeah, I was just gonna say this will be the first year we don't see Phil Mickelson or Tiger Woods
Yeah.
since I don't know what year.
Long time ago.
Long time.
Yeah.
Long time.
What else you got?
So for me, second pick on my draft, Matt Fitzpatrick, 20 to 1. Currently ranked number 6 in the world out of 7 events. He's made every event. He's gotten cut 0. One of the fun facts I looked into for this event was that the lowest world ranking that has ever won the Masters for the last 15 years was ranked 29th. So for me, I'm looking at, if you're making your picks for your Masters choices, is a 29 or better, essentially 25 or better, which is my cutoff will be Min Woo Lee essentially. And being ranked 6th, I love that. I think he's coming in hot right now. He won the Valspar. We were there. The guy couldn't recover like a hero. We witnessed it. Out of bounds shot, takes the drop, gets on the green,
Not faced.
pars it. Fantastic. Keep on rolling.
Yep.
He placed second in the Players the week before that. So the guy is coming in hot. 20 to 1. I love it. That's my second
The
pick.
one thing I really want to call, as you mentioned for the Valspar, when we did see him shoot it out of bounds, when you see the calm, collected nature of him,
Yeah.
because we were literally feet away from this
Yeah,
guy,
like-
and the shot was like, there's no way you can make this shot. Totally calm, talking to his caddy, totally collected. It just showed you what a winner can do.
Yeah.
And, it just shows you the mental space that golf is. Golf is truly such a mental game, and he is mentally locked in.
Yeah.
Love that.
That's
Love
what they
that.
say about Fat Pat. He's got one of the best short games in the world. It's all between the ears, though.
Yeah.
He's dialed in. He can
100%.
win the whole thing.
Yeah.
I do love what you just said about that, where like if you can scramble and have a bad shot and recover, you're going to have some bad shots on this fast, dry course.
Yep.
No rain.
Yep.
No rain expected this weekend. It's going to be fast.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, golf is a game of inches, and the inches between the ears is what I'm talking about. It's all the mindset, right? If you're out of bounds, you can recover. If you feel like you're gonna end up, putting in the water, you might put in the water. Like, it's a hard game. So if you could just have a bad shot, then recover it, then that's your game. You're gonna continue to move with momentum. So I think we got some good picks here. Am I ready for my last pick here?
Yeah.
John Rahm. I got him to win. He's 9 to 1. He's been playing really well at the LIV Tour. Last 5 places, he placed second, first, fifth, second. So
Wow.
he's doing really
Oh,
well. He's
amazing
bouncing
back.
back.
He's knocking on the door.
No.
And I feel like he's got like a little bit of a story behind him, right? Where he won the Masters. Following year had to do the pick in the menu and this and that. And you're being tailored around like it's kind of like you mentioned before, like a bride kind of being tossed around by the wedding photographer or planner. he doesn't have to worry about that now. I think he's got a chip on his shoulder to prove that he's still one of the best golfers in the world. And what better platform to do it than the Masters?
Totally.
Yeah, is he lefty?
I'm sorry?
Is he a lefty?
I don't believe so.
Not, okay.
He just has a really short golf swing, so maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
I think it goes above shoulder height, if not a little lower. But once he's there, man, it's like it's full, just throttle.
Yeah.
Boom, and that ball just skyrockets. It's fun to watch.
Yeah.
I love watching.
And as you mentioned, when you win, the next year you're in charge of the menu.
Yeah.
You're in charge of you got a lot of photos. That's why I'm
Pressure.
Rory this
I would
year.
fade Rory as well.
And the other reason too is when you think about guys who have back issues. I went to the Honor Palmer. Rory pulled himself out after Thursday. You're pulling yourself out of tournaments. It's pretty serious.
It's pretty serious.
So for me, I'm staying away from Rory as well as Colin Farrell.
Yes,
because the same
100%.
thing. It's when you have back problems. I don't feel like putting my money behind a guy that might pull out.
Yeah.
Yep.
100%.
And real quick though, too, as we've learned, if your golfer tees off even just the first hole and he withdraws, that is a lost bet.
Yep,
we
that's
experienced it a couple weeks ago with the Hard Rock. I had Colin, I think for the players or something, like maybe one of those tournaments, and he hit one hole. He decided he didn't feel good, pulled himself out. Your account will not get paid. It doesn't even just cash you out.
Yep.
It's a loss. So be careful with those bets. They're high risk. I don't know if the odds are even worth it at that point when you have back problems.
I was just gonna say Rory's like 14-1.
No.
So that's not even a great number.
No, no bueno. I don't like that one.
No bueno.
I like
Bad meat.
I like bad beat. I like Jake Knapp top 20.
Love that.
4-1 odds. Thought that was really great. I forgot Cameron Young 20-1 to win the whole thing.
That guy came out of nowhere to win
He's
the
been
players.
doing so well this year.
He came out of nowhere. He took Ludwig's. He took Ludwig from that.
He did.
Players.
He did.
Short game's amazing. Also a great iron player. And in this course, you do not want to be above the hole. These greens are going to be lightning fast.
Yep.
And you don't want to be putting down. So like the ability to be closer to the green, and then the shot accuracy with your irons to be under the pin in the right position. That's a huge part of the Masters. It's not just a bomber course like we saw at the Valero 2 weeks ago. It really matters your shot selection.
100% agree.
So
Totally agree.
what else we got?
So as far as the Masters, those were my three. I think we all went through our picks.
Oh, you know what?
You
I
have
do
those?
want to shout out Moneyline Kev.
Yep.
Couldn't make it today. He's feeling a little under the weather, but he is on Xander Schauffele at 14-1. So yeah, that's a good pick for him.
Yeah.
I like that pick.
Did we get any Bo Lunds picks? Did Bo give us any?
He did not.
Oh,
he did not.
This would be the one.
I asked for him. He didn't get any.
And I did have Matt Fitzpatrick top 20, which is a minus 120. It's a very chalky bet. But if you just want a really safe play, Matt Fitzpatrick top 20.
Well, what's kind of fun to do is you guys can put a nice little chunk on the easy plays
Yep.
that then afford to make you more fun plays. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So for your fat pat, you can have Fitzpatrick pay for the fat pat 40-1.
Just Fat Pat.
He's like all or none.
Only Fat Pat.
You're right. You could throw pizza money, throw $5 on a player that you feel good about, Fitzpatrick, for example, and then you could bet a little bit bigger on something like him to place top 20. And his number's bouncing. Earlier today was 17.5, so 1750 to 1, and then it's back up to 20-1. So money's moving around. He's one of those players people are looking at. So just keep that in mind. That's why I like him.
Great point. Also, you can also money line these bets too. You could do Hovland, you could do Spieth, Knapp, Fitzpatrick, parlay them all in the top 30. Right? You can pick some favorites that are chalky, but group them together. Like the odds are better that they'll be in the top 30. Like you said, they don't have to win.
No.
And they can tie. So like that's another option too. Take the chalkiest guys and just pick them to be in the top 30. Parlay it. It's kind of like in college football where you pick the absolute beast mode games and then just parlay it so you get a decent kind of 1-2 payout.
Yeah, like I said, you were so close last week.
So close.
So close.
Triple
Sam
bogeys.
Burns.
Sam Burns.
Triple bogey, Sam Burns.
Virginia and Sam Burns.
All right, with the Masters kind of being done, the other thing that's really important to me is the NBA playoffs are coming, guys. Like, we're getting close to the playoff time.
Yes.
It's very similar to college basketball. I don't watch any of the regular season, but March Madness, we watch every game.
Yep.
We're locked in.
Locked
Same
in.
with the NBA playoffs. It's like they're like think 10 days away. I'm so excited to lock in and watch these games. I've seen a couple Spurs games, and they look really good.
Spurs look good. Spurs look really good.
Yeah. What else you got for basketball?
So for me, we'll talk about the Spurs. So in the West, it's OKC, Spurs, and the Nuggets. Those are your three teams to look at. Those are the ones that are going to be there. One of those three will win the West. On the East, I feel like Boston's just that much better than the rest of them. Jason Tatum coming back is
As
huge.
soon as Tatum came back, the team changed.
And Jaylen Brown has been hot. Like,
Yeah.
you have him hot, him coming in. I mean, the team is getting healthier and better. So, I honestly, like, the West Coast is kind of like a question mark. I can see the Spurs. I can see that. I see whoever wins that playing the Celtics in the playoffs.
Yeah, the crazy thing is that there's a lot of love behind the Cavs. I can't get there.
No.
I just feel like when I look at Boston's roster and Cleveland's roster, I'm like, it's not even comparable to me.
Nope. Me neither. No, I don't think that. If you look at the way that they've been playing lately, like one of the hotter teams in the East to play, for example, Charlotte Hornets. They were playing against the Celtics, and Celtics were 4.5-point favorites. Celtics were down the entire game, 3 quarters. Fourth quarter came around, it turned on. They won by like 10 or something. Like it was something. Like the Boston Celtics are the team of the East.
Totally agree.
And I love watching other teams. Like I'm watching the Knicks. I love watching 76ers, but when it all comes down to it, it's going to be your Celtics versus.
You know what would be kind of fun, Omar? Since you and I are very similar, we're thinking it's either Oklahoma or the Spurs, and we think it's Boston. You could do the exactas. You could do the matchup.
Yeah.
That would put money on Boston playing one of those two teams, make those 2 bets. I'm going to look into that. I think that might be the play.
So today's the 8th of April. I think our championship should go down to about June. It's usually when we get our championship game.
That's correct.
And to your point, I just you mark my words here, boys. Celtics will be in the playoffs this season.
I like it.
There it is.
I like it.
No, they will win the East.
What do you guys think about picking any sort of conference champs or
I love this parlay idea
yes.
because, like you said, you take Boston to win the East.
Yep.
Then I would take probably the Yankees to win the Major League. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you could take them to win it all at 9-1, or you could take them to win the East at -120ish. So you could parlay that. I love that.
Yes. Yeah.
That's a good parlay.
Nice. And then you throw Patrick Reed.
Oh my God, we cannot take this man serious.
Anyway, wait until next week when I wear some sort of Fat Pat mask.
If we wear Fat Pat,
I will make that mask.
Oh, absolutely.
I'll wear the shirt.
I will 3D print. All right, so we got that. We talked about the Lakers.
Yeah,
before we started recording.
So what was crazy about the Lakers is they were 3-1 to win the West.
3-1.
And then Luka got hurt. They're now 100-1.
Oh man!
And so it's amazing to see the drop off on that
Yeah.
team. It's also amazing to see how LeBron is truly stepping back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, the guy has been in the league forever, so it makes sense at some point you're going to slow down. But this team is now 100% Luka's team.
Yeah, he's playing the Unk role.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a players' league.
It really is.
It really is.
Yeah.
It's tough to watch, but yeah, the Lakers are definitely out of it. And, and again, it's going back to the West. Everything in the West is up in the air. OKC's favorite, Spurs to be second. I'm trying to think of who will be your third team on that side.
The Nuggets.
Oh, the Nuggets. I'm sorry. Yes, the Nuggets. And the Nuggets. And the thing about the Nuggets is Joker is incredible.
He's so good.
Both sides of the field.
So good.
Offensively, defensively, he's a force to be reckoned with. So that's why the West is such a question mark for me.
Yep.
It's going to be best of 7, right, or best of 5, or whatever have you, right? But I just don't see that on the East because I'm so with the Boston. I don't know what it is. I just feel it.
I'm excited for the playoffs, though. Those games are fun to watch.
So much fun to watch.
We got that. We got baseball rolling out.
I am so happy. We got 10 games under our belts. Yankees are hot, 8-2. Pitching's coming along. The hitters are hitting.
Yep.
I just love what they got coming out of the Yankees. That's what we talked about. Yankees to win the World Series right now is 9-1. Dodgers are also doing very well. And then I mean it's kind of like those are your favorites. I mean they're -200 favorites. But we're gonna kind of see what comes out of it. But I was telling the guys, fellas, earlier today. I had the Yankees ticket. It was Yankees to score 4.5, over 4.5. Yankees win by 2, and then I think the pitcher, it was Cam Schlitzer to have 6 strikeouts. Either way, he hit that, and then we were down 3-1. And then Giancarlo Stanton he got on first, stole second, stole third, error, stole home.
That's Little League.
It was beautiful. As a Yankee backer, you're like, okay, this is good. We're down by 1. Then we had 2 hitters get on, home run, puts us up 3-5, win the game. I cover. I win my parlay. It was beautiful. The Yankees are paying some tickets right now.
Yeah.
The Mets are fun to watch too.
And the thing I have to say is O is the greatest in-game bettor.
Live betting.
He is so courteous with the team too.
Yes.
So all of us are on a group.
Sharing is caring, man.
Sharing is caring. He's always the guy that's like, hey guys, the Yankees are down. You might want to jump on it. Whatever he says, I just do because it works.
Because you got to think, like, if someone texts you randomly, right, you're just kind of at home walking the dog, and you get this message, down 3-1, Yankees are plus 200. That sounds kind of crazy. I'll do it.
Yeah.
Omar did it.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you all of a sudden you're like, that's it, cash. Like, what just happened?
Yeah, it's amazing.
That's
It's amazing.
baseball.
You're the best trust.
That's it, man.
Always trust.
Sometimes you got to get up in there. Sometimes you get up in there. So
Yep.
that's in your MLB. We didn't talk about March Madness, but that was a crazy.
That
game.
was a crazy.
Michigan to win by 6.5 points, man.
The millions and millions of dollars that changed hands, and the fact that Michigan was up by like 9 points most of the game.
That's insane.
We watched that entire game. Most of the game, you're like, "Oh, this is an easy cover, easy money. Should have bet more."
Yep.
The entire game, I'm still with some friends. Were like, "We should have bet more."
Yep.
Like, why were we not? We should have bet put the house on this thing.
I know, because the funny thing is, Michigan started off so hot. They looked like they were just going to run away with it.
Whoa.
But then UConn did what UConn does, and they slowed the game down, which I didn't know how they were able to do it, but they did it, and they kept it close. And then at the end, it was like they had a shot. There was a 5-point swing at one point where it was like he got the 3, and it was like you just knew at that point that it was just over. But I mean, they had a shot to just win it. Dan Hurley is a great coach, and we had talked about Hurley. Hurley's a great head coach.
It's amazing, and what's even more amazing, he is 19-1 versus the spread in the tournament, because that's a win for him.
That's right. No, you're right. No, you're absolutely right.
Let's remember that next season.
Yes, 19-1 versus the spread. And the crazy thing is they just hit those deep threes.
Deep threes.
Those guys are like, what is this crazy, terrible shot? Swish. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It was crazy, too, because I think I remember hearing at one point during the tournament, it was like, you could take UConn 21. I was like, I don't really know if I believe in UConn right now.
Yeah.
And then, so the books made out, luckily for them, too.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
20-1 would have probably dented a little bit.
Yep.
But Michigan was always a favorite. I think maybe the better odds, 5-1, 4-1, like
Yep.
they were always top favorites. So they kind of kept it, close to the chest on that one. They never really let that one kind of go too far because Michigan never really had a shot at losing it. It felt like Arizona was a good game, but they just ran away with it. It was crazy,
brutal one.
So, yes,
Yeah.
but it was a crazy game. But that's it's sports, baby.
It's sports, man.
It's exciting for Michigan fans. I mean, confidence breeds confidence,
Yeah,
and
100%.
winning breeds winning. And when you have those,
They
recruits want to come play, transfers.
They said the transfer portal is the hugest factor in the national championship this season. Because to put these guys together, 5 guys together, enter the portal and make them work together and win the way that they did, it was absolutely crazy to watch. So kudos to Michigan Wolverines for winning their first national championship in 20 years, a little longer?
Yeah.
Well,
It's been a while.
If you look at Kentucky back in the day, it was always one and done.
Yep.
Get the top rated, 5-star freshman, play a year and leave. It's all different now.
Totally different.
I mean, even in college football, you have Indiana, where they're getting like 25-year-old bros who are joining, transferring. It's just a different. The sports are evolving.
I remember when before the national championship for Indiana, when they were before they had like the we'll call it the combine of like the high school players and top talent across the country. I think when I was watching it, several players had pledged to go to Indiana. So Indiana is just going to get stronger. People see this championship team and they're like, we want to go play for that coach. And that's kind of what happened.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's awesome. What else we got?
The only other thing is I'll be in Vegas for the Masters, so if anyone wants any autographs, I'll be at Circa.
Yes, you will be.
You can
Let's
come.
go.
Just leave Ryan alone when he's in his swimsuit, relaxing. The Parlay Bros are friendly, nice guys. We will do autographs, selfies, but not at the pool.
Not the rule.
There's rules. Okay. There's rules to this stuff.
That's rules to this.
So, anything else, Al?
No, I'm excited about baseball every day. If you guys want to pick for tomorrow, Yankees, Tigers, money line them. Just take it.
Yeah,
they're gonna win.
If you're in Tampa and you like cigars, come to the Grand Cathedral.
This place is beautiful.
This place is absolutely amazing. Enjoy the Masters. We'll see you next week.
Yes, take care, y'all. Signing off.
Yeah.